Okay, so y'all see how quiet it was, except for the siren going by, but they got quiet right after I started the video. So, um, but yeah. So again, the position stuff. That's what I really, really, really wanted to talk about, and I was thinking about it, and going over it this morning because again, like I was saying on the last video, if a person is threatening you, it's like you don't hear everything a person has going on. You done mess with their life, in different ways, and then the subtlety of it all, to where it looks like a norm or it looks like just the average life problems. Now, when it's more to it than that. And then people, again, if a person was dealing with, you remember how people watch them movies like Possession of whoever. You get what I'm saying? So we just gonna sit around and act like that's not real? What is it that you would want for yourself or your family what decisions would be made for you if anything was to happen to you? That's like the equivalent to being in a coma. And people talk about that type of stuff, and they don't talk about that enough either, because people talk about it like after they get in, people be getting hurt and getting in car accidents, and then they be saying about how certain people and their families start fighting over what's going on with them and who gonna end up pulling the plug, who got say so over surgery and what medicine that you gonna get. And especially if people are very heavily actively targeting people or buying in and buying out for stuff, and nobody is holding anybody accountable, but you threatening everybody, and then you hitting people that ain't supposed to be hitting. You threaten people that ain't supposed to be being threatened. And again, yeah. So who gets to handle this stuff for you? It's not okay thing as adults that people don't talk about this stuff enough. That's like, for instance, one of the last relationships that I got in, I had to ask them, if they had any health problems or history, health issues that ran in their family. And again, that person, when I was asking an older person in their family if this stuff had ever occurred or whatever, they was looking at me, like I was crazy. It was weird for me to ask, but it's not. It's weird for you not to ask. How is it you marrying somebody, but you don't know none of their medical history? How is it you in a relationship with somebody, talking about building with them, you in a relationship with them for long term, but you can't even barely have a conversation with them, but then you keep carrying it along because you like this person, or you like sitting up under them, or they look cute, or they got money. And again, all that negativity, I've said it on multiple videos, that I'm not trying to be around no negativity. I'm not trying to entertain it. I don't care if it's trendy, because again, who made certain things trendy? Who benefits off of the trends? And I mean, it's something real, but again, I bet you the video won't get no likes. And yeah, I know it's a lot of people who say that, but I'm being so serious right now. It's even beyond the likes for me. For me, when I'm talking about this type of stuff, it's like I want people to really think about these things or get it. Because again, when people say different things like product of your environment, or these are the people who get raised up with children, or these are the people who affect everyday communities, that stuff matters. That matters. And again, so when you're talking about the other side of life, existence, again, why is there a big need for us to dismiss it? And again, it's like, okay, you got a big old wallet full of cash just laying around, but somebody keeps telling you to dismiss it. You think it ain't gonna be a couple of dollars coming and going up out of their wallet, but you just keep sitting there and disregarding it. It's yours. It's yours, most definitely. You know that there ain't no mistaking it. If you in your right mind, but you can't focus on it for some odd reason. Just talking about something that is something that everybody focused on right now. Cash. Money. No matter however you make your money, there's something everybody on every scale is focused on right now. Well, not every scale, but on a lot of different, social scales is thinking about right now. And so again, but and then it goes into the conversation of, again, we was having a conversation about who is around you, and you want people to be around you that's true or real and genuine, and you can actually build with when you talking about family and friends. But again, if you can't even have a conversation about this simple stuff that should be basics to you, or it's corny to you when we start talking about something real, but you always want to go and turn up, then what's the purpose of being around? How can you really truly say you build? Because again, you look for an insurance company to insure you, but the people who are around you, who you saying is your ace, who you saying is your day one, they can't even insure you in no type of way. In a family, friend setting, that is what that is supposed to be. Just like situationships, it's a lot of y'all have situation friendships too. Like, really. Not really trying to make it sound gimmicky or catchy, but really, y'all have a problem with y'all communication skills. And that's a problem. Like, I don't want to, again, I've been saying it on so many previous videos, I don't want to ever get into a stagnant mindset. Like, I ain't gonna lie and say I haven't dibbled and dabbled in different things, or I'm just the most perfect is without error type of person. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes error can hit you without it being something that is intentional, and it just hits you. Some people, it chase them down. So again, I don't judge on different people's situation, because you don't never know what a person going through. But the biggest thing is to why they going through what they going through. And again, if everybody is so nonchalant and so numb to everything, or so dumbfounded about, and I'm not saying you're dumb, I'm saying like your mind is so focused on other things. Like it's like you can see what's right in front of you, but it's like for whatever reason you still oblivious to it. Like you can't focus on it, or it's just like it just goes straight past you, like one ear and not the other. But even that word, have y'all ever stopped to think about, okay, I know this is gonna be something that's real weird, but you ever seen that movie Harry Potter, and then they say obliviate, and then they wipe somebody's memory, or get that big old bang and flash, and they sit there looking confused, and then oblivious, and then y'all can't focus. But you seeing all these different hidden groups and societies, and they doing all this different testing on people. What do you think they study? What do you think they're testing on? Who are the test subjects? Everyday people who live regular lives, who go and come home from work and school. Y'all are the test subjects. They test everything from reactions to emotions to, again, the same way you got doctors and scholars for all of the regular everyday stuff that y'all do vocally talk about. Again, when you talking about putting curses on people and putting stuff down and putting spells on people, all of that stuff, it's the same. They got. So again, think about all of the different studies that you do think about, amplified, being used for all this different stuff. You can think about it, they got it. And yeah, you think somebody, again, this don't remove the fact that these people can be petty too. They can be going through past traumas that they are projecting on other people. And it don't help for people to ignore it or act like it ain't taking effect, because it still takes effect on your everyday life. So, oh, you got something that triggered them. Now they want to mess with you for whatever reason. Or they like you and now they done got attached. But it's somebody that done already put something off on them. And so now it's messing with both y'all. I done talked about this time and time again. And so, again, I just been going over everything as it comes to me. I will say certain things that